Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Aisyah with NPM 222010407 and in this occasion I will present about describing thing and giving opinion of finance service banking institution. I'm hoping that you can follow me. Thank you and happy watching. According to the law of the Republic of Indonesia number 10, a bank is a business entity that fund from the public in the form of saving and distribute them back to the community. According to Kashmir, the bank is a financial institution whose main activity is to collect funds from the community and to distribute them back to the community and provide other bank service. According to Abdurrahman, a bank is a financial institution that performs a variety of services such as providing loans, circulating currency, supervising currency, acting as a repository for valuables, financing company business. As for the types of bank financial institution are divided into three types, namely central banks, commercial bank, and rural banks. Next is the banking function, among others. 1. Money creation. The money created by commercial banks is demand deposit, which is a means of payment through an overbooking mechanism. Demand deposit facilitate payment because there is no need to count money, can be used for particularly unlimited nominal payment. The risk of losing money is much smaller, and even if it's lost, you can immediately report it to the bank for blocking. 2. Support smooth payment mechanism. Some of the well-known services are clearing, money transfers, receipt for deposit, provision of payment facilities in cash, credit, and electronic payment system. 3. Collection of community saving funds. By placing money in a bank, especially by choosing a term saving product, financial planning can be more focused and consistent. We also automatically become disciplined in carrying out financial planning. 4. Supporting smooth international transaction. Banks are also urgently needed to facilitate and or expedite international transaction, both goods or service transaction and capital transaction. These activities on an international scale will facilitate the settlement of this transaction and the interest of parties conducting international transaction can be handled more easily, quickly, and cheaply. 5. Storage of valuables. The rapid economic development has caused banks to expand their service by storing securities or commercial papers. Then banking has several principles. The first, the principles of trust. The bank's action that guarantee these trusts include carrying out prudent transactions for the benefit of the community and providing transparent information about the risks that may occur in depositing funds at the bank. 2. The prudential principle. Transaction activities carried out by bank need to follow the rules and laws that apply in the banking world. With prudence upheld, the bank will always be healthy in running its business so that it will continue to be trusted by the public. 3. Principle of confidentiality. Banks work with the obligation to keep information about depositors and their deposit confidential. The existence of a confidentiality guarantee will make customers feel safe keeping their funds in the bank. 4. Know your customer principle. The bank works by observing and knowing the customers identify, monitoring every transaction activity, and immediately informing if there is a suspicious transaction. Therefore, this principle is needed to minimize risk opportunities that are detrimental to customer. In carrying out its activities, banks have an important role in the financial system, namely one transaction. Banks provide various facilities for economy actors to make transactions. In a modern economy, transactions of goods and services are never separate from financial transactions. 2. Efficiency. The existence and asymmetric information between borrowers and investors raise incentive problems. The role of the bank is important to solve the incentive problem. For this reason, the role of the bank in this case is to connect two parties with mutual interest to equate imperfect information, resulting in economic cost efficiency. It can be concluded that the function of banking institution is very important, especially those related to the economic of the country. Therefore, the existence of banking institution in the form of trust given by the public is very important and need to be maintained to increase the effectiveness of banking utilization and intermediation efficiency. Not only that, public trust also plays an important role in preventing cases of bank run and panics. Public trust in banks also plays a role in maintaining the stability of the circulation of money within the bank. The more people who trust and use bank service, the more money circulation in the bank. One of the functions of this circulation money is for the bank to be able to pay the obligation that must be distributed to all of its customers. In order to continue to gain the public's trust, banking institution must be supervised and regulated through applicable laws or direct regulation as well as indirect regulation. This aims to minimize the authority of bank management in carrying out their duties. For example, banks are not advised to provide loans to a company in excess of a certain percentage of the capital owned by the company. Banks also have a very important and strategic role in supporting national economic development. As a financial service institution, one of the real role of bank is channeling funds to people who need business capital through micro, small, and medium enterprise. Banking institutions are also the core of the financial system in every country. A bank is a financial institution that is a place for individuals, private business entities, state-owned enterprise, and government agencies to store company funds. Banks serve financing needs and provide easy payment system for our economic sector in a country. So that's practice from me and apologize for the mistakes. Thanks for your attention. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.